If we were tasting this Sauvignon Blanc at Buttonwood Winery today, we would have driven right past this old truck as we approached the tasting room. The winery was started in 1968 by an agricultural visionary named Betty Williams. And I don't think she would take umbrage to my description of her as a visionary hippie. She was way ahead of her time, envisioning a regenerative farm, one that was economically viable and sustainable for plants, animals, and the earth. Betty blended a global environmental vision with local activism, taking on roles in the development of Santa Ynez Valley. But even she could not have anticipated how her bucolic wine country would be thrust onto the world stage in 2004, when it became the setting for most of the scenes in the award-winning movie Sideways. But Buttonwood was not smitten by Hollywood and remained true to their focus. After starting her farm in 1968, it would be nearly 15 years before she planted her first grapes. But as this aerial shot shows, vineyards now occupy 42 acres on Buttonwood's property, where they coexist with olives and peach trees and pomegranates, vegetables, and a menagerie of animals. Their recent vineyard map is a bit difficult to see here, but if you look at the yellow highlighted areas, it looks like I drew them in crayon, I apologize, but those are the Sauvignon Blanc vineyards. And if you see the circle on the left, it shows that half of those 40 plus acres are planted to Sauvignon Blanc. And here's a bit of fun trivia for the wine geeks. Buttonwood's vineyards are rare in the world of wine because there's something we call autochthonous. That's a fancy word for a vine growing on its own roots. And this is rare in the wine world because most vines are grafted onto one of about a dozen available rootstocks. Okay, enough geeking out. Although Betty died in 2011 at the age of 92, her vision is maintained by GM Brett Davenport and winemaker Karen Steinwachs, who we see here. Karen spent 2 decades in high tech and high heels before reinventing herself as a winemaker in the early 2000s. I hope you're enjoying this wine, produced in this working farm in the eastern side of Santa Barbara wine country. Stop in at the tasting room during summer and you're likely to be treated to some of the farm's bounty as you sip your wine and listen to LPs spinning on the turntable. Thank you for watching and for supporting Dave the Wine Merchant and the small producers we discover. If you'd like to buy more of this wine, just copy this bit.ly link into your browser, but be careful, it is case sensitive. And to watch more videos about other wines from our curated portfolio, just click the boxes you see here.